low libido, and insomnia are finally being recognized by the medical community. To help us learn more, we're going to be speaking to one of the nation's leading gerontologists on this edition of Healthline's Whole Body Health. Hi, I'm Dr. Kevin Soden. We're here on the campus of the University of Southern California in the heart of Los Angeles, home to one of the nation's leading gerontologists and an expert on alternative and complementary medicine, Dr. Edward Shneider. Dr. Shneider is the author of the book, What Your Doctor Hasn't Told You and What Your Health Store Clerk Doesn't Know. I recently sat down with Dr. Shneider at his home in Los Angeles to talk about alternative medicine. Dr. Shneider, thanks for being here with us today.
It's my pleasure.
You know, your book has a very provocative title, and I wondered, how did you get to write that?
Well, I've been involved for many years in working with seniors, and when I would lecture on health and aging, inevitably someone would come up and ask me, Dr. Shneider, what about glucosamine? Or what about some other alternative remedy? Should I be taking it? What should I do? And so it was in response to that I wrote this book.
How receptive do you think are physicians today to alternative therapies?
Let's put it this way. The receptivity is growing. I don't think physicians in general were trained to be receptive. There's very little training in medical school about alternative medicine. Doctors learn about anatomy and physiology and surgery and medicine, but they don't really learn about alternative remedies. And that's a big problem, given the fact that the average senior is seeing an alternative practitioner as frequently as they see the regular doctor.
Why do you think alternative medicine is becoming more popular with people?
Well, I think people are searching for an answer. They go to their physician, particularly if they're older, and they find out they have a chronic disease. And the doctor doesn't have a cure. He has ways to make it better, to help their functioning, but he doesn't have the cure. And people want the cure. They want the answer. They want the pill. And that's what's so attractive about alternative medicine. It offers another approach.
One of the dangers, though, I see is that when you look at what's out there on the internet, for instance, and some of the information, it's the best of times, the worst of times, well, people are going to find out what's good information.
The internet is the Wild West of alternative medicine. I would definitely not go out there and try to buy an alternative remedy on the internet. There's so much misleading information out there. There's so much that's wrong.
Where do people go, though? I mean, are there any good journals they can go to or any good sources that you would say, look, if you're really interested in this, here's where I want you to go? Well, obviously, your book was one of those things.
Well, obviously, that was my answer. That is, that's why I wrote the book. I wrote